There's a secret Vanguard index fund slash ETF that nobody's really talking about, but I'm going to share it with you here today. Coming up. Hey, what's going on, guys? Trey here, and welcome back to my channel. For those of you that are new here, what we like to focus on is helping people reach financial freedom and ultimately begin building wealth. So if that sounds like something that you would be interested in, please subscribe to this channel, smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm, and additionally hit the notification bell so that you don't miss any other content just like this one. All right, so without further ado, let's get into the video. So whether you've just gotten into investing or you've been investing for a while, I think it's safe to say that there are certain index funds or ETFs that we commonly hear, and that would be Vanguard's S&P 500 index fund or ETF, or Vanguard's Total Stock Market Index Fund or ETF. But there's one in particular that you don't often hear about that I believe is worth mentioning, and that is VTWSX, or its ETF equivalent, VT, and this is Vanguard's Total World Stock Index. So to make this make sense, when we talk about investing, to make it very simple and plain, what we're trying to do is limit the potential risk and maximize the return on investment. The reason that Vanguard's Total World Stock is so good is because it includes both international as well as domestic stocks. So why is that so important? Typically what you'll see is people will get an index fund or ETF such as VTSAX or VTI, which I absolutely love. But if you want to diversify by going into the international market, then you would have to add something like a VXUS. What Vanguard's Total World Stock does is it actually includes both international as well as domestic inside of one index. And what's even better about it is it's half the price of VTI. So right now at this moment, it's going for about $87 per share for ETF. Now we do know for index funds, you're going to have to put in a $3,000 minimum deposit. Let's go into some of the pros of this index fund. So number one, as I stated, it includes both international as well as domestic stocks. So for those of you who actually want to invest in international stocks as well as domestic, then this will be a good suit for you, all right? This one actually has over 8,000 stocks included in it. So the exact number as of today is 8,437 stocks in total. This actually tracks the global cap index. So the second thing is that it actually is great for long-term gains. Let me give it to you this way. In 2010, if you were to have invested $10,000 in Vanguard's Total World Stock, today it would be worth $20,455, which is a very good return on investment. The next thing that is a pro is that it is less volatile than, let's say, a VTI. The reason being is that there's less percentage going towards US stock, and it's balancing itself out by including international stocks. Let's just say hypothetically the US stock market should take a dip like it did with COVID. It's going to be considered to be less volatile because you're also investing in the international stock market. So with that being said, it's a little bit less volatile than VTI would be. So for those of you who are new to investing, in this video, I went over index funds for beginners, the proper steps that you should be taking in order to properly invest in index funds. So check that one out after this video. Now, in terms of holdings, its top 10 biggest holdings consist of about 13.40% of the top 10 holdings. And additionally, 55.18% of it is made up of domestic stocks, while about 45% of it is made up of international stocks. To break down its expense ratio or its exact profile, I'm gonna look it up right now on my phone. But let me log in to my account here through Vanguard. All right. So its current expense ratio is 0.08%. It's going for just over $87. All right. Now, its 1 year return is 10.15%. Its 3 year return is 6.92%. 5 year return is 10.32%. And its 10 year return is 8.72%. Okay. Since its inception, it has averaged about 7% returns, which is fairly good. Real quick, I'm going to go over with you its top 5 holdings, okay? Number 1 is Apple. Number 2, Microsoft. Number 3, Amazon. Number 4, Alphabet Inc. And number 5, Facebook. So for those of you who have already started investing in index funds, put down in the comments below what index funds or ETFs you're currently invested in. If you are invested in VT or are considering it, put in the comments what you think about it so that we can share this information with everyone. Additionally, don't forget to smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm. If you're undecided between index funds or ETFs, in this video, I actually went over that. Index funds or ETFs, which one's better? So check that one out after this video. When people start asking these questions of, hey, which one is best? Which one is the worst? Which one should I invest in? People like myself can tell you or guide you in the right direction, but we can't legitimately tell you, hey, this one is the absolute best one. You would have to do some researching, look at the numbers. It's going to be dictated by what your actual investment strategy is. How long do you have before you retire? Are you looking to make capital gains or are you looking to make a long-term investment? All of these things are going to come into play when we're talking about what is the best for you. Remember that. For those of you who are leaning more towards index funds, in this video, I went over 5 Vanguard index funds that you might want to consider investing today in 2020. So with that being said, there are a lot of different areas that you have to consider. You have to consider, do you want to do a 1-fund portfolio? Do you want to do a 2-fund portfolio? Do you want to do the very popular 3-fund portfolio, i.e. the lazy portfolio? It basically just means if you're doing a 1-fund portfolio, it means you're only invested in one index fund and that's going to make up your entire portfolio, which there's nothing wrong with depending upon what your investment strategy is. Vanguard's Total World Stock is a great option for diversification, and additionally, if you want to invest in international stock. I, for one, do invest in international stocks as well, all right? But the majority of my investments are going to take place in US stocks. Vanguard's Total World Stock is an excellent choice if you're looking to diversify your portfolio and also invest in the international stock market. If you found this video to be insightful in any way, subscribe to this channel, smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm, and also hit the notification bell so that you don't miss any other content just like this one. So until the next video, guys, I'll see you later.